What's up, man?
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Yes, sir.
All right, we got a dig, you dig?
What's up?
Turn my mic up in the monitors. It still sound a little cloudy too. I want to hear myself real good.
What's
1,
up?
2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Okay.
Alright, that's what I'm talking about.
That's right.
Now check it out. This right here was one of the most important jams of my career. I want y'all to two-step with me, and it go a little bit like this.
Are you gone?
Put your hands in the air, y'all. Sing with us, y'all.
She said she wants to. Say what? Say what? Say what?
Set this party on fire. Ready for the world to
Say what? That's what?
let's set this party on fire. Yes, baby.
Come on, sing with us, y'all.
So drop over in your mood, raise and raise you. I'm gonna wake up, then I want you. See you is my new chick, so we get our mind on. She be grabbing, calling me Biggie like, man, I swear she fine on, like she always lying on. Telling me the diamonds, when she know that she got her. She got her. I was ready for the world, she was ready for some action. My mom said you ain't no freak, so you got to prove my man wrong. I'm gonna play this fan drums, you gon' take your hands off. I'm gonna play this last night, me and you gon' see it.
What's up? Say what? That's right. Here we go.
song's original first hits right here. And it was with your boy Twista. And it went a little bit something like this. Let's see if you can remember. Here we go. You know what I see in this motherfucker, man? What happened? I'm gonna tell you what I see, because it's a few of us around here. All the sexy ladies in this motherfucker make some noise. Uh-oh. I see some sexy ladies in the house. You think we need to drop the jam on them? We gotta drop the jam for the sexy ladies. Give me a jam for the sexy ladies one time.
This is for all the sexy ladies out there.
What's up, sexy ladies?
Walking around downtown.
Hey, y'all see that shit there, y'all?
Yeah, ladies. It's so sexy. I see you sexy chick. I like you. Cute, so sexy. I see you. This is one of those things in the Chris. I was thinking like some eyes in the belly of the Chris. Love, I'm in the eye when they take it in the shot. They don't be going with some Cali in the twist. You know that love. I'm not a girl. You get my girls and all the little demons in the hood. Women don't step like an ants. Women like to be for real. Tell them how to keep it looking good. Run with your fire, take gas. Somebody goes like you, so I gotta make you mine quick fast. See you on the price, I don't really want to water, so I gotta put a level to my side, kick fast. Roll with your rock, work hard, pull the money, pull the cameras. If I ain't got papers, you won't bring me some bees on. Supervisor, nigga, orders on the job, but you still looking good with the skin tight jeans on. Look at how the music, but nigga want that. Come on, I get up to the bottom of my dough bag. When you rolling your hands, looking like a Kodak. When I'm driving with a smoke, she a homeland. Miss Rogers, just rolling with the hardest, holding it down like a female Joe Pesci. And I wanna make her a main woman, I hope she gon' let me, cause she looks so sexy. And what? This is for them girls that be wanting. And this is for them girls that be loving. And this is for them girls that be riding. The ones that like to keep it deep up inside. So many girls go up in my world and be in the club. So that's when I walk out here, I be like, yo, what's up? So sexy. And I like you. So sexy.
That's how it is. We in B-Town. Where is Ronald the Boone? Gotta put the Boone in. Alright, check it out, right? Let's go. Give me the one song produced by my homie from Chi-Town. They got the violins in it. Let's go. Turn it up. We want everybody in the building to bounce with us, y'all.
Oh, you really think we can do it again? Twista. Yeah. Go poor people the proper time. From the building to the soul, yeah. Oh, baby. We can do it. What's up, B-Town?
Play some of these hoes and lie. They won't try whips, I know they lie. They won't twist me, you total ride. I hate you, so that. Oh, give you ice like Kobe ride. We started like Kobe ride. No way we motor ride. I hate you, a celebrity overnight. Oh, when I see you in the back of the cage, shit on your back, I wanna know your name. Girl, I'm just like a blow your brain. Put you in the crib and get over range. Still sexy with this whole that flame. Dripping like a chicken when you know that thing. She got me hotter than the other, the way that she talk. Switching the 50, so I'm going the way that she walk. You looking good, but you wanna be a picture. Listen to me, I see your career going sky high. Taking you home to the crib and the shine. Let me come and see your thighs like fly when I drive by. Watching you should be a real, got the feelings of some Johnny Gills, then it's screaming bye, 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 bye. Rubbing the cover with the woman, the neck and the dog. Kicking it on the country, but no six apart. I can see you beauty in the mystery. I can see you picking you a whipped cream. I can see you with the action of the walls, with the judgment and the chin up with some real big things. Kicking with me, I can roll your line. You look good, girl, show you right. Dre told me you the prototype. I can make you feel that you go one night. Play some of these hoes and lie. Drug whips, I know they lie. Twist me, you total ride. Make you a celebrity overnight. Give you ice like Kobe ride. We sorta like Kobe ride. No way we motor ride. Make you a celebrity overnight. Play some of these hoes and lie. Drug whips, I know they lie. Twist me, you total ride. Make you a celebrity overnight. Give you ice like Kobe ride. We sorta like Kobe ride. No way we motor ride. Make you a celebrity overnight. You gon' bring me the play. Oh yeah. Check this out. Detroit, make some motherfucking noise in the building. Try. Check it out, right? What's up, man? We gonna take it back and ask them how many original fans out there like me, right?
So everybody in the band who been down with my nigga Twista since day one, make some fucking noise!
We gonna find out. We gonna see. Man, we gonna see, man. I think so. This one it sound like we say, go take it back to the original Tim shit. It go loud. Let's go.
Do you want to ride in the backseat of a Cadillac talking about the night?
Say what?
Do you want to ride in the backseat of a Cadillac talking about?
Well, I'm so high, deep road shit. Never listen to no dope tips, but I was spitting more games in the mouth full of poker chips to get them home with the open lips and the broken hips and never got to tell them any lie. I was looking in the city sky, get up in the kitty style, and the rest with a look up in the city, still safe, me no other complex and some pretty eyes. Pretty cries, I was trying to design. There was not to be got to be right, gotta be the fly to be right, but at the head, the rock, I'm gonna suck it in the ribbons of a clean boy to see what that'll be like. I know you wanna try that, to the rhythm of a hi-hat. Don't be focused on the night that, I think there's a whole lot of fellas on the train, why should I back? And motherfucker, can you ride that? When you're riding. On the passenger side of your home, trying to come up on another G. The brown I don't know what the beat, trust money me, look another lead, but I wrote another beat suddenly. Shit out that I don't give with emotions, but we in the room, shit, running me my nose, shit, coming like the ocean goes, and I was thinking, give me what I did, get a love motion. The word that was never said, just let me give me one minute in the bed, and put the second ahead, and if I ever leave you over there, then I trip in the bed, just spitting dangerous, chicken and bread, kicking the legs in the air like a play through. To me, they don't want a day or two, after words, I'm saying crew, and that's a pimp, how you shake the beat over there, can you do? We're gray and blue, you will hold the holler, you will play if you hit them ends, and then the different things. But you will be, but you can get the same, hold on, what's up, because I said B-I-M-P-I-G, but logically, B underneath whole biology.
Obviously.
Do you want to ride in the backseat of a Cadillac talking about? Do you want to ride in the backseat of a Cadillac talking
Let me y'all sing it out there. What's up, man? Man, we gotta do it again. You wanna do it again? This time we gotta do it for the ladies, because you know I always be fucking with the ladies, so. Okay, let's do it for the ladies. Take it back one more time for the church.
Yeah, look, I was thinking how we should be starting this. My different ways, look like you're like Rebecca Arson, so my heart in this. Take a nigga buddy, but when we start to kiss, all of this, I was thinking you in the cut, chillin' with your homies, getting hooked up. I got madness until you came me home. Hope that you staying alone, I'm gonna take your picture, echo with the rhythm to my man mode. Don't be playing me wrong, don't you wrong, okay? Rhythm of the collection, nigga, I can picture for the play, you face on the show, but you see it, don't be really talking all the same. Both of your body rules with every word that curse, girl, you deserve some murder, girl, I need to be with. Fuck with what you was gonna leave with, I'm who you should see shit. I'm not with some love, I got him in these shit. Who you should be with, your body got sweet, sweet. She's the opposite, so don't be locked in, I'm making you feel good all over. Cause I'm strong and bombers, cause it's gonna be on, even with niggas in the fields, I'm soldier. You still know what the consequences, the business, thinking about becoming my wife. If I rock you tonight, you be the love of my life. Cause I'm gonna give you like a hug in the mic. But something about this world, make it right. And able to stick my tongue up in your neck with a link till you drop me with no one like to take the spot. I'm realizing it's a variation of ways I can get you high. If it's a learning, you so pick the spot. I took it to a well, let me hush and make the love get in chair. I know you don't want me to get in chair, but don't be acting like it's a crime, cause it ain't a big deal. But baby, won't you let me hit it, well, just get into it. Easy, take it, let's take it, let's take it, your body, I'm little, I'm little, I'm little, I'm little. Let me saturate your body, you can get it up, shake it up. I go back to the rubber, sit it up, so. Try to marinate your body, so I'm gonna throw your love, just cause I'm very love, but don't be focused if you let me. But you be the only one that I can get up, you be the only one that is wrong with love.
Have I heard you was playing with emotions and broken?
Say what?
Up in the club, smoking tubs, fucking that away. Let me grow, what's your stealer? Who wants to get with me, dog? Dixie Rose, and no.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about right now. That's what it is, man. Alright, we in the D, goddammit. We in the D. We gonna bring it up today a little bit to the category F5 shit. Right. If you ain't got the category F5 album, you ain't got one of the hottest shits in the catalog, so make sure you go get it. And I gotta say thanks to the fans for making this right here a jam, because this one right here was my jam. And they go like, yeah.
I'm calling you daddy. Can you be my daddy?
Be your boy.
Daddy, I need a daddy.
Wait, Say what? What
Can
you
you be my daddy?
be your what? What you
I need a daddy.
be your what?
Daddy, won't you be my daddy?
What y'all need?
Daddy, come and make it real now.
We got
Make it real now.
I see y'all. I see y'all, baby. Look at the thing out there.
What up, y'all? Make some fucking noise in the building.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
That's what the fuck it is.
Now, I got my homie B-Hype. B-Hype that's been rocking the shows with me. This been my hype ass since day one, since the adrenaline rush days, you dig? B-Hype the girl with motherfucking tantrum.
What's up, bro?
You ready to do my shit, man?
I'm ready to do this shit for you, man.
Can you hold your own, man?
Yeah, I can do it.
Alright, D, this one nigga B-Hype, he got this new shit on and popping off. It's called Fuck 'em All. So throw your middle fingers up in the air like this.
This is an extreme production.
Talk to me, motherfucker.
Can y'all hear me?
This way, like the world. Hey! Hey! It's real.
Get money, gang.
This on my gotta say, what's on my mind? Yo, you pussy motherfuckers, phony niggas, no denying. Hold up, POG, don't say nothing, gotta keep it quiet, dog. Looking at me, what you see, a little nigga boss on. Every intellectual, niggas wanna get at you. So I put some motherfuckers round with a temper too. Bitches, what you wanna do? Cause I gotta get my door. When y'all done talking shit, y'all suck my dick. Hold anything I gotta say. Watch out, be high, back it up. When I'm in the right beans, bitches, watch me back it up. Now there ain't nobody come to see your way and think about. Still got some motherfuckers out there. I see you niggas in the street looking at me kinda shady. Bitches say they love me and they wanna have my baby. Fuck 'em all. Fuck 'em all. Fuck 'em all. Fuck 'em all. You see the cars that I'm driving, ain't no denying. When I say they nice, motherfuckers think I'm lying. Fuck 'em all. Fuck 'em all. Fuck 'em all. Fuck 'em all. Drunk top red beans, and they bitches too low. All chrome red rings, make them motherfucker go. And we smoking nigga drunk, cause we make a lot of dough. Hoes got their hand out, bitch, y'all think so. What you think this is, mama? Pimpin' over here. You can get it at your ass, ain't no babies with your dip. Hey, mama, look at here. See these niggas full of fear. See the nigga that I got, make a nigga see Chris. What the fuck is behind on? All you people got me twisted, I'ma say what's on my dog. That's right. You can get it, cause a nigga ain't spinning so. Oh, you can't see what bitch ass niggas out there wanna be. See you niggas in the street looking at me kinda shady. Bitches say they love me and they wanna have my baby. Fuck 'em all. Fuck 'em all. Fuck 'em all. Fuck 'em all. Boy, y'all, you see the cars that I'm driving, ain't no denying. When I say they nice, motherfuckers think I'm lying. Fuck 'em all. Fuck 'em all. Fuck 'em all. Boy, y'all say shit. Fuck 'em. 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 Fuck 'em.
Fuck 'em all. Anyway, that's my shit right there. You dig? What's up, dog? Get Money Gang is in the building. And we got one of my other homies, Showtime, in the house. I want to hear this new shit he got, so we gonna see if he can hold his own. You ready, Show?
Yo, what it is trying to make some motherfucking noise. All my sexy ladies make some motherfucking noise. Get the sexy ladies. I need y'all to help me on this joint right here. Alright, sexy ladies. There's only one thing I need y'all to do for me tonight. Y'all know what that is?
Bounce that ass on the floor, bounce that ass on the floor, bounce that ass on the floor, bounce that ass, bounce that ass on the floor, bounce that ass on the floor, bounce that ass, 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 bounce bounce that ass on the floor, bounce
Get money gang in this bitch. Church, that's my nigga right there, Showtime. Hey, listen to my homie B-Hype. What's up, y'all? I got Get Money Chris in here chilling with me. He got some shit coming out soon, you dig? Yes, sir. And it's going down. In case y'all don't know, it's a new album out called A Perfect Storm that my new single is off right now. So if you ain't got the perfect storm, you gotta fuck with it just like you do the rest of the whole Twista catalog. And the first single off of it right now is still my shit, still going up the charts in case y'all don't know. With my homie Chris Brown, and go like this. You dig? All right, it's a motherfucking movie, Jack.
It's Twista and Chris Brown, nigga.
You dig?
I got a move for you. Twista got cars, big swagger. I'm a rock star like Big Jagger. And I got bars that I spit faster. You a hot star, no bitch bagger. So let me take you on a ride on the journey with the one that you call daddy. Before we can get away. But this time we gon' do something romantic and different. I tell you about it, but we can know what we said. I was thinking that we could just make a sex tape. Cause I think your face cute when it's in HD. Baby, I can take you and you can take me. When I pull my H2 into your H street. You know that you wanna be in this movie, so let me acting like I'm tripping with a stranger, bitch. Recording you while you loving me down below. Switching the camera angle when we change position. You could be the director and put the camera down. Let me film it, linking it to the same hood. Ready for any footage you wanna get. I gotta call nobody else because I do my poster. It's the X-rated version of a box I see. I see she ready to strip for this. So let me get the music in. Get the tape in. Get the camera in.
like this. Love y'all, D. Church is still in the middle of the night. Get in.
Say what? Say what?
What's up? How low can you go? How low can you go? How low can you go? How low can you go?
Twista. I should be doing it, making me wanna get with it when I see the fatty. I go.
No.
Who the fuck in the jingle of the motherfucker tools? I never seen no ass like this before. Know nobody in the vicinity got the room and get the competition like a Twista flow. If you make a pop, nigga, you make a drop it. How low can you go? Lower than the burger when I look at you, I bet you wanna bet you what we do the speed. When I see the way you come and you're rapping, you're calling me daddy, you're looking at your booty cheeks. All I know is that I be the man when I got your booty in my hand. And all I know is that I wanna see you dance. Too much booty in your hand. And I took my color with this one when I see the way she coming low to the earth. And so it's fake when she twerk that she got the door for some of the birds. She coming low like a bar now price. Don't like the shady person, don't like the Chinese name. Take a look at how they be twerking.
Can you go?
Say what?
How low can you go?
In town?
How low can you go?
In town?
How low?
In town?
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
Give me another one, Chuck.
Here we go. This for the niggas. We gonna do this for the niggas. We gonna do this for the niggas. Y'all turn it up though. This for the niggas, y'all. This that Twista shit that remix. Show you how Twista do it. You ready now?
Yeah. Technology fucked the industry up. Now it's hard to re-up. So I gotta go the independent route just to get my stacks up. Now I'm back up on the deck and knock and go cop in the car out here. No one really cause you're in the moment. I can go and do a song with any star out here. Watch how GD go up. When I'm on the streets, bro. Watch him throw the foes up. Watch him throw the threes up. Killing adversaries with the chopper. Killing trackers up, I can move, I can fly. Yeah, I go in the fender, but I'm and you know I'm with the pocket. I can really see the wild nigga. AKA the cannabis and diva nigga. Going on from one of the show like 7 days. I can picture, I'ma rock you like a beaver. When I see you over the like a scope, you do the eye of the deal. City automatic, on some shit that gotta stop. And I'ma never go to jail. I got a bitch that gotta know. You should never fuck with Twista. It's some shit you gotta know. If you wanna go to war, let's make it kinda cold like yeah. Oh. Say hey, oh let do it. Hey, oh let do it. Troy, let do it. Hey, I ain't through it. Hey, I ain't through it. Oh let do it. Hey, oh let do it. Hey, oh let do it. Yeah. Troy, let do it. Hey, I ain't through it. Hey, I ain't through it.
That's what it is, D-Town. Check this out right
Peace
quick.
out, y'all. I gotta say thank y'all for kicking it with me. Once again, go grab the new album, The Perfect Storm, and it's always love every time I come out here. You dig?
No, check this out before y'all leave. Check this out. Yo, you ready now?
Always.
See the best.
I started with the category, others got the better stories, all these other rappers for me. They say, Twista, won't you take this to your laboratory? No one's in your category, talk about your swagger for me. Nobody from when Twista be having a feeling of better, but then I'll be killing number 4 elegance, like I'm a smoking, like I'm an elephant. Feeling with venom, like I'm a million, like I'm a million, like I'm a million, like I'm a trillion, I'm a gazillion, hey.
Okay.
Hit him with a minute, because I gotta put him in the dirt. Put him in the middle, because I don't get it, because I don't gotta work. Run up a 6 90 moment, come on, I got the verse, when they become on the drop, and I put the bodies of rappers that I am the hearse. Peace out, y'all. Check.